Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 77 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, I've actually had to do the tutorial for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 because I knew very little about Pendulum Summoning. Weirdly enough, just by doing the tutorial, I got 100% complete on the series. Because the series was literally just one duel, if you didn't get the DLC. But I have the DLC, so we're going to be doing the Pendulum, playing as Yuya against this guy. What's his name again? I have booster packs for him. Gong Strong. And I don't know why they call it Pendulum here, even though the character's name is Yuya. And at first I thought that was a female. I looked it up, it's a guy. His eyes looked a little feminine to me. So I had the idea that maybe Arc 5 actually had its first main protagonist be a female. Turns out that's not the case here. Alright, so we're going to be dabbing into the world of Pendulum Summoning. Isn't that going to be great? Alright, well, he gets to go first, so that's fine. It'll give me a good idea on how I can make Pendulum Summoning work. Alright, so Pendulum Monsters are like monsters that the top half is either a normal monster or an effect monster, and the bottom half is actually a spell. So, what we need to do is you can either summon it as a monster, or you can place it in a pendulum zone. So right now, it's at 7. So, I need 2 Pendulum Monsters to be put in these Pendulum Zones. And then when I have 2 monsters occupying those zones, I can then do what's called a Pendulum Summon to summon every monster in my hand that is of the same range of levels. I'll go into greater detail once I actually complete one. But for now, let me play Shard of Greed. Each time you draw a card for your normal draw in your draw phase, place 1 greed counter on this card. You can send this card with 2 or more greed counters to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. I will actually do that. We also have Sacred Crane. If it's special summon, I can draw 1 card. Ooh, when this card is normal summon, I can special summon a 1 level 4 or lower monster from my hand. I could probably use that on Sacred Crane. Let's do that. I'll activate the effect of Marauding Captain. Sacred Crane actually does have 1600 attacks. That's pretty good. We have Fisher for falling back on if we need it. Which I hope we don't. Armed Samurai Benkei. For each equipped card equipped to this card, it gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase. Whoa. That can be pretty rough. Alright, Flash Knight, even though it has 1800 attack, I feel would be better here. That number in the upper right with like the blue and red gems, that tells you what range of level you would need for completing your Pendulum Summon, if you need to. And trust me, Pendulum Summoning will help to fill your field with monsters easily. Hayabusa Knight, oh, that's why. And this guy can attack twice, due to its special ability. So I lost 2 monsters right away. We have Dragon Horn Hunter. So it's a normal monster, and the Pendulum Effect is where all normal monsters gain 200 attack. You take no battle damage from battles involving normal monsters you control. Well, I don't have any normal monsters in there right now. Can't do anything with that. It stays in the Pendulum Zone, which is fine, I guess. I will just have to activate Fisher instead to get rid of this. Wouldn't do me any good to use a Pendulum Summon now. But, oh, wait a minute. That's only 3. So now I can complete my Pendulum Summon for any monsters between 3 and 7. I can just special summon them to the field right away. And I got the achievement for doing so. Chronomancer. So that'll bring Amazoness Sage and Amazoness Fighter to the field at the same time. And it's considered a special summon, by the way. Now let's see if Gong over here will do the same. And we have one greed counter on this, so next turn I can draw 2 cards. Fiend Sanctuary! That brought out Dark General Freed. That is not good at all. Cannot be special summoned. Negate any spell effects that target a face-up dark monster or dark monsters. And if you do, destroy that spell card. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can add 1 level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. This card must be face-up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. I don't exactly have anything good right now. But then I can do this. Reinforcement of the Army. What is this? Blue Dragon Summoner. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Dragon Warrior or Spellcaster type normal monster from your deck to your hand. This does give me an idea. Let me play Reinforcement of the Army. And if I'm going to do anything, I should consider Darkblade. The reason why is because I can use Just to Break. But of course, that's only if Darkblade gets targeted. I could have Pendulum Summoned again, but I feel like if I'm going to use Just to Break, I'll end up destroying this too. Even though this would actually have a good effect. So you know what? Maybe I should use its special ability. If it gets destroyed, I can add a monster to my hand. Your move, Gong Boy. Cursed Bamboo Sword. Golden Bamboo Sword. Hidden Armory. And now you got an Axe of Despair on this. Yes, I will activate Blue Dragon Summoner's effect. During the end phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can target 1 face-up spell, trap card on the field, destroy it. So Full Cult's Cannon might actually be a pretty good choice. I also have Neo Aquamador, but I think we're going to go with Full Cult's Cannon. What is Cursed Bamboo Sword, anyway? The equipped monster gains 0 attack. You can target 1 other Bamboo Sword you control, return it to your hand, and if you do, the equipped monster can attack your opponent directly this turn. You can only use this effect, a Cursed Bamboo Sword, once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Bamboo Sword card from your deck to your hand, except Cursed Bamboo Sword. Okay, so I can't really just put this out there. But wait a minute. All normal monsters gain 200 attack. So, I could use Full Cult's Cannon or Judgment to get a boost. That may not be a bad idea. To bring these all out at once. Because I can. I think that's game. Oh yeah, you done, son. And that is the power of Pendulum Summoning. It may seem broken. Actually, you know what? It kinda is. Man, things have changed since I last dueled. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the first DLC duel, because, again, it's all DLC. How many duels are there left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, you know what? There is a decent amount of duels. So why don't we go to Yuya versus Sora? Not the dude from Kingdom Hearts. It's a dude with a lollipop. Alright, Sora, let's dance. Of course, there's no storyline dialogue, so you just go straight to the duel. Which I'm not complaining about. We have Threatening Roar. We also have Dark Hole. Performapal Swordfish. This card is normal or special summoned. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose 600 attack and defense. If you special summon a monster while you control this card, all monsters your opponent currently controls lose 600 attack and defense. Okay. So I can keep debuffing as I go. Performapal Whip Snake. Look at it, it's got a hat on, it's cute. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you can target one face-off monster on the field, switch its current attack and defense until the end of this turn. That does not sound bad at all. And I can do this during either player's main phase. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you couldn't beat it? Oh boy, now you're filling that back row. I don't think so. That's not happening. What was this? Fusion Reserve. Reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck. Add one of the fusion materials listed on that card from your deck to your hand. Then you can add one polymerization from your graveyard to your hand. Wow. Performapal Skeeter Skimmer. When this face-up attack position monster is targeted for an attack, you can change this card to face-up defense position. And if you do, negate that attack. Well, there's no point in me activating this effect now. Oh, okay, so I can select any monster. Maybe I should use this effect on the, Skeeter Skimmer. Tour Guide from the Underworld. At least I didn't get to use this effect. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 3 Fiend-type monster from your hand or deck, but its effects are negated, also cannot be used as a synchro material. Fair enough. As it stands, we control the field, but anything can happen. Still not attacking. I guess Sora doesn't really have a move. What the hell is this thing? Performapal Friend Donkey. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Performapal monster from your hand or graveyard. I mean, I can pretty much just load up my field right now. That may not be a bad idea, considering I have a Threatening Roar to bail me out. Fortunately, I can't use this guy's effect because that monster was face down. I should use that effect on a Swordfish. You know, switch up 600 with 600. Fluffy Owl. It is adorable. When this card is normal special summon from the hand, you can add one polymerization from your deck to your hand. You can pay 500 life points, fusion summon one Fright Firm fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials. You can only use one Fluffle Owl, one effect per turn, and only once that turn. Oh, it's Fluffle. Did I call it Fluffy Owl? Apparently that's an archetype. Dude, what are you doing? You're getting all that diabetes from that lollipop that your brain is not working! You just have dead draws, man. I feel bad for you. Except I don't. Alright, let's see. What's the Pendulum Effect of this? If a Pendulum monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate spell cards until the end of the damage step. Unless you have a Magician card or Odd Eyes card in your other Pendulum zone, this card's Pendulum scale becomes 4. So Stargazer Magician only has 2400 attack. However, it may not be a bad idea just to get rid of this. I will apply that effect to this monster? Yeah, I think I'll apply it to this monster, because you know what? If I attack with this first, we're gonna win anyway. Fluffle Bear. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, set one toy vendor directly from your deck to your spell and trap zone. You contribute this card, then target one polymerization in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use one Fluffle Bear effect per turn, and only once per turn. This guy does not have a polymerization in the graveyard, so his cards were useless. And so was he. Put up no fight whatsoever. Wow. You know what? I have time for one more duel. Oh, I'm playing as Yuto this time against Silvio. I mean, the good thing about the duels having no dialogue whatsoever... Oh, wow, this guy looks pretty cool. I'm talking about Yuto, by the way. Silvio almost looks like a Belmont. But anyways, as I was saying, the cool thing about this having no dialogue is that we can get through the duels faster. Oh no, I'm the one with dead draws. Mathematician? When this card is normal summon, you can send one level 4 or lower monster from your deck to the graveyard. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can draw one card. Activate this card by declaring one monster type and one attribute. Special summon this card as a normal monster with 0 attack and 2200 defense with that type and attribute. This card is also still a trap card. You have Stellar Nova Wave. Once per turn during your main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you can special summon one Teller Knight monster from your hand. Which I don't have. Let me use this effect. Okay, which of these could be good? Do I have anything that can power up just by going straight to the graveyard? I don't think I do. So, Satellar Knight, those are the cards he likes to use. Is this literally all I have? I think so. I mean, at least I have no shortage of monsters. But none of these I can exactly use. I think we'll go with Satellar Knight Altair, or Altair. I don't think it's pronounced the same as that dude from Assassin's Creed. Too bad I can't just add it to the hand. Alright, let's see what you're all about. Silvio Salvatari. Abyss Warrior! Oh, you just put my card to the bottom of the deck. My opponent has declared battle. You know what? Destroy my Mathematician. And I will activate its effect so I can draw a card. And now I will activate Quantum Cat. I don't think it matters, I'm just gonna select light. And I'll go with Dinosaur Cat. That would be pretty cool to have a dinosaur cat. Alright, now I got reinforcement of the army. Hold on, let me take a look at Abyss Warrior. Once per turn, you can discard one water monster to the graveyard, then target one monster in either player's graveyard. Return that target to either the top or the bottom of the deck. Unshaven Angler has a good ability as well. The only thing I can use to defeat that Abyss Warrior is literally a trap card. I think that's pretty sad. At least I can add anything. Okay, if this card is summoned, you can target one Tellarknight in your graveyard, except it's the Tellarknight Beetlejuice. Send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, add that target to your hand. If this card is summoned, you can inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. That's awesome. It's also Beetlejuice, Deneb. This card is summoned, you can add one Tellarknight monster from your deck to your hand, except the Tellarknight Deneb. Do I have anything that can possibly stop this? If this card is summoned, you special summon one Tellarknight monster from your hand. Okay. None of these are in the graveyard, just the Mathematician. Maybe Deneb would be good? Because at least I'll add to the hand. I think all I can really use is Deneb. So let's go with that. Plus I have a couple of Kageto Kages. Let's go with Beetlejuice. Oh, wait a minute, I can Ixie summon! I didn't know I had those! Dark Rebellion Ixie's Dragon. I can detach 2 Ixie's materials on this card that target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its current attack, and if it does, this card gains that lost attack. Okay! I will do that! I'm actually using a trap card as Ixie's material. That's hilarious. I don't know what those face down cards are, but let's go for it. Sure enough, it worked out just fine. I could have detached like some of these materials so I can work with this. Oh, he's got nothing. Oh, we got something on the go here. I'm liking this. We'll go with Dark Pyro. Because that sounds kind of sexy. Also use Goblinberg. So I can activate its effect. Sure, why not? Activate the effect of a card. You know what? Sure. Ooh, I can Ixie summon again. Another Dark Rebellion Ixie's Dragon. Should I, though? You know what? Yes. Get rid of Goldberg. You know what? Should I get rid of this? You know what? Let's get rid of Beetlejuice. Fact, 5,000 plus 8... Oh. It'll be close to game. Battle Fader? It ended the battle phase? Oh, that sucks. So when it leaves the field, it gets banished. Gotcha. Hope he doesn't make a comeback from this. Call of the Haunted. Well, it'll just kamikaze if it attacks the Swamp Warrior. Oh. Put my Mathematician in the bottom of the deck? I mean, sure. Oh my god! Swords Revealing Light, are you serious? So apparently Dark Rebellion Ixie's Dragon is the only Ixie's monster I have. Now I gotta wait 3 turns. Abyss Soldier. Well, it's a good thing you can't beat that. Once per turn, you can discard 1 water monster to the graveyard to target 1 card on the field. Oh boy. I need to get rid of that now. Because you'll probably select this. And that would be utter shit. We're almost there. Soul Exchange! And Call of the Haunted. I see why he's doing... Oh, come on. Your rhyme and reason makes little sense. Alright, well, the Swords Revealing Light is gone. I'm free to attack again. You gotta be kidding me. He drew a water monster. Oh, this guy's an ass. Won't let me do this. Like, seriously. I normal summoned. So, shouldn't I be allowed to... bring in this? It is level 4. Whatever, I guess. I'll have to figure this out on my own. At least it got added to the extra deck, so I still had a couple more. But I need to get rid of that damn Abyss Soldier. It would have been frustrating if I didn't. Your move. Good. You're on the defense now. This card is summoned. You can target 1 Teller Knight in your graveyard, except Saddle Knight. Altair, special summon that monster in defense position. Also, monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn, except Teller Knight monsters. Better off just normal summoning this. So I'm gonna say no to that. This is 1600. Okay. we can pretty much beat all his monsters. Good. Taking control of the field again. Just as we needed to do. Mobius the Mega Monarch? Please don't target my Ixies monster. Okay, you know what? That's actually good. That you targeted the Altair. Because then I can still use this. You can tribute summon this card by tributing one tributed summoned monster. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target up to 3 spell trap cards on the field, destroy those targets. If this card was tribute summoned by tributing a water monster, add this additional effect. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted cards in response to this effect's activation. Good thing this was just brought in with Call of the Haunted. I will detach both these monsters. Too bad I couldn't just go on the attack with this. Get rid of that Mobius the Mega Monarch now. Oh, I still have that attack buff. It's not going away. What's this? The Phantom Knights of Shadowvale. Target one face-up monster you control against 300 attack and defense. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack while this card's in your graveyard, special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster. It's a warrior type, dark level 4, attack with 0, defense of 300. This card is not treated as a trap card. It's summoned this way, banish this card when it leaves the field. That doesn't seem that great. Alright, you can be my light aqua monster. I don't care. But I think that's game. Unless he had another one of those cards that can end my battle phase. Thankfully he did not. There we go, we did it. So now we can move on to Yuya versus Dipper. What kind of name is that? Next episode, that's the duel we're gonna do. See you everyone, thanks for watching.